Guys, something else I want to cover while we're talking about the blade here is I've got, there's dual ambidextrous thumb studs here for opening, and SOG's kind of done something that's kind of cool with the thumb stud. They've actually machined it to where it comes to a semi-point, which gives a horizontal jimping to the thumb stud. So that's kind of nice. The pocket clip can also be used as a money clip, and you can open it two ways. You can push on the thumb stud and it comes open, or you can push on the what's called the kicker here, the blade kicker, which is actually part of the blade. You'll see it stick out the front of the handle here as I pull this open. So this is the same kicker part that I had pushed on with my index finger. So it's a nice little assisted opener, good for men and women. It's real small, compact, lightweight. I will tell you one feature that I really like about this knife is the dual safety back here. So you see this little switch right there, that little switch. It does dual purpose. So this is the blade release right there, and if I push that down, you can see the little locking bar. You can see the locking bar come up. See that? Right there. See that come up just a little bit, and then I can fold the blade down like so. Okay, but with this safety right here, little switch, I'm going to try to zoom in on it so you can see it. Yeah, this safety has dual purpose. So if it's in the down position, I can flick the knife out, and you can see that it's a SOG assisted technology knife, which means it's an assisted opener, and it's relatively fast. Not the fastest. Once again, this is an older knife that has been used for a long time, and so I'm sure it was much faster when it was brand new, but it's still respectably fast, which is great. Assisted openers are great because you can flick them open with one hand, either hand, and they come right open. So that's definitely a great feature of this knife. But this safety right here actually has dual purpose. So if it's down, the knife's ready to go, ready to fire. If I push it up like so, and then I try to flick it open by pushing, if I flick it down and it's locked, and I try to push it open by pushing this is SOG's terminology, the kick, the knife kick, it will not fire. The assisted technology, the blade is locked in place inside of the handle. So I like having a safety on assisted openers like this. However, you don't absolutely need it, and if you did, God forbid, you had to use this little knife to protect yourself, I would hate, with an adrenaline rush, to try to disengage this little safety switch, and remember to do that before I could deploy my knife and flick that open. However, I will show you on both the locking bar, here, that mechanism, and the safety, there's jimping on each, and it's functional jimping. It's not just for looks. Your finger definitely gets a gets a good grab onto that. Now the other thing that this safety handles is once the blade is deployed, if I push the safety up, now I cannot disengage the blade. I can't put it back down. So it locks the blade open and it locks the blade closed. It's a very secure little safety, works really well, doesn't feel flimsy or cheap, and seems to do what it's designed to do. Now this is interesting here. The locker bar on this handle is pretty innovative. I'm going to zoom out again. It's pretty innovative in the fact that this bar, which is in the middle there, this piece right here that has a loop, it has this loop area on it, and then it goes into the middle of the handle and points directly at the safety. That's actually what gives us the assisted opening. So it's spring loaded, it's compressed right now flat into the handle, but then as soon as I push this kicker down, as soon as I push this down, that locking bar grabs. Let me see if I can get this on camera. That locking bar grabs and applies pressure to the blade. See how it comes out there? And I can really feel that spring tension there on that bar. And then flicks right out. So all in all, a good little knife. It's not particularly one that I would buy just because it's a little too slick. If I did buy this knife, I would put the skateboard tape on it to give it a more secure, grippy purchase. You know, if you look at the blade width, it's very well proportioned for its size. It's definitely functional, has great utility. It has a pocket clip here that I can reverse. Skeletonized pocket clip to save a little extra weight. Let me just say though, guys, if you're worried, okay, and maybe I'll talk right to Nutnfancy here. If you're worried about a couple of ounces on your knife that you carry, something that is a tool that could save your life, it's a weapon that you carry, if you're worried about that, then you either need to go to the gym, okay, or you need to start carrying, I don't know, teddy bears instead of a knife. 4 ounces as opposed to 8 ounces as opposed to even a pound is not going to make that much difference. I get tired of these guys like Nutnfancy saying, oh, I had the 7-ounce knife, it's too heavy for me, and I want to go with a 4-ounce knife. Come on, guys, really. I could understand a 2-pound boot as opposed to a 3.5-pound boot. I mean, when we talk about pounds, that's a difference, but a little pocket knife like this, man up, suck it up. Carry it, or don't carry it, but don't tell me about it. I mean, I've never heard anything so ridiculous like that. Just to show you guys before I finish up this review, try not to get on a tear here about people complaining about the weight of certain things. Wanted to compare this, the SOG Twitch 2, with this Kershaw Clash, which is another, you know, inexpensive $30 price point knife, but, you know, obviously much beefier, much bigger, much heavier, but I wanted to compare the speed difference. So here's the Kershaw Clash, okay, which is relatively slow, and here's the SOG Twitch 2, a little bit faster. And if you think about it, this Kershaw Clash is relatively new. It's got a kicker bar though. There's the Clash. And here's the SOG Twitch 2 again. So it's much faster to deploy, and I like that. All around good knife. Let us know, guys, if you have any questions, and thank you as always for watching our YouTube videos, for subscribing to our channel, and for helping support survivalreviews.com. We appreciate it. This is Justin signing off. Take care and stay safe.